We're just getting some breaking news coming to us out of Israel, where Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and his main rival, Benny Gantz, have just agreed to form an emergency unity government. Let's go straight over to Harry Fawcett, who joins us now live from West Jerusalem. So what does this government look like exactly?
Well, it looks like one that Benny Gantz said was necessary in a time of national emergency to fight the coronavirus. He, of course, was someone who had dedicated his pretty short political career, albeit including 3 consecutive inconclusive elections, to trying to unseat Benjamin Netanyahu. But he decided last month that he would join him in a unity government. But those negotiations have been extremely rocky ever since. And there was a real danger, or for those who are against it, a real hope that they might fall apart. There was always the possibility that Benny Gantz might use the piece of leverage in his back pocket that he did have available, which was at least allowing, if not sponsoring, a bill which could have legislated against someone facing corruption charges, as Benjamin Netanyahu is, from forming a government, from standing as prime minister. Had it gone to a 4th election on the Netanyahu side, really, I think there was a pretty clear awareness that Benny Gantz had put all of his eggs in the basket of a unity government. So that was a pretty strong card for them to play. They said that they would abandon talks on a unity government should Gantz go ahead with trying to legislate Netanyahu out of office. One of the key stumbling blocks was about judicial appointments. Netanyahu apparently extremely concerned about the prospect of the High Court ruling that he can't form a government because of his indictments on corruption in a trial due to start next month. And the blue and white of Benny Gantz was keen to ensure that it had some control over those judicial appointments as well. And so all the while, this has ostensibly been about these 2 opposed factions coming together in a time of national emergency to fight the coronavirus. These very personally important facts to Benjamin Netanyahu and his ability to stay on as prime minister have also been there at the fore. The deal would see him stay on for 18 months, and then Gantz would take over as prime minister after that. We wait to see, of course, if that actually eventuates.
So just to be clear here on some of those thorny issues, when it comes to the so-called rotation deal, that's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu staying on, as you said, for 18 months. What ultimately did they decide when it comes to Netanyahu's demand for more influence over judicial appointments?
Well, we wait to hear the details of the deal, but there have been indications that there has been this afternoon some kind of agreement, some sort of bridge made on those issues. So the detail of that has yet to emerge. Also, when it comes to the rotational deal, there had been leaks to the media that Netanyahu was trying to ensure that he could stay on in a very influential role even after handing over the premiership to Benny Gantz, as would, under the terms of this arrangement, be the case in 18 months' time as a deputy. There are concerns that perhaps he might be ruled out of that position again because of these corruption charges that he faces. And so we wait to see exactly how it all comes out in the wash.
All right, thanks so much. Harry Fawcett there.